He's accused of killing his ex-fiancée inside her Ward, Arkansas home.
Ultimately, he stabbed Lori Hanna in the neck.
Nearly 3 years later, U.S. Marshals launch an all-out search to find the remains of her killer.
I'm fully convinced he's dead. It's just the point of finding him now.
Or any of his personal belongings.
It is the style he would have worn, and it is the size that he would have worn, it looks like.
Tonight, a Fox 16 exclusive as U.S. Marshals hunt down Brian Keith Freeman. Finding a wanted fugitive, dead or alive, is always a priority for U.S. Marshals. That's certainly the case when it comes to this man, Brian Keith Freeman, who marshals say killed his ex-fiancée inside her Ward, Arkansas home in March of 2017. After countless dead ends trying to find him alive, marshals decided to return to Royce City, Texas, where Freeman ditched his truck and told a friend over the phone he was going to kill himself. But was it a hoax, or did he actually do it? Tonight, a Fox 16 exclusive as U.S. Marshals return to Ground Zero and launch Operation Backtrack to hopefully find what they need to close this case. Day one kicks off bright and early with one final briefing.
And the canine elements will rotate out, right? So the idea is that we can keep fresh dogs on the ground.
Deputy Jeremy Hammonds gears up, determined to locate this man. Brian Keith Freeman, a wanted Arkansas fugitive accused of killing his ex-fiancée Lori Hanna inside her Ward home back in 2017.
We've got the best of the best out here. We've got 20 cadaver dogs from across the U.S. that are the top of the line. So if he's here, we're going to find him.
After a quick roll call,
Jay Rim.
the teams are deployed to their assigned locations.
Hey, this is Jeremy from Alpha Team.
We head to an area just off Record Ranch Road. Joining us, an anthropologist from the University of North Texas, and Skylar, our cadaver dog.
We are ready to go, kid, as soon as we get a navigator.
The terrain to be covered, tough to navigate. There's thick mud, water, and streams, and thorny bushes that cling to your every move. The search area covers about 5.7 square miles, and it's been broken up into a number of grids. There are roughly 30 primary grids and about 60 secondary grids. We're in P3 right now. So far, the only thing we've been able to find are bones that belong to a coyote. After coming up empty, we move on to the next grid.
There you go. There you go. You're clear.
Deputy Hammonds cautiously optimistic.
Based on what he said he had done, I'm just thinking it's going to be that portion of woods there.
You think that's where he went?
That's if I had to bet.
So we head into the thick brush once again.
It's definitely got my interest piqued.
An hour later, our cadaver dog alerts in a small stream. And less than 15 yards away, a boot is found near a tree.
It is the style he would have worn, and it is the size that he would have worn, it looks like.
Using latex gloves, Deputy Hammonds empties it.
Steel toes, that's what he wore. He was in construction, so.
Hoping a human bone is found inside so a DNA match can be run. But nothing is found. The size and appearance of the boot, strikingly similar to one Freeman is seen wearing in this photo from years past. The area is flagged and marked on GPS so other teams can take over and examine the potential evidence.
I'm going to stand by until we get others out here to look at it.
We move on deeper into the unknown, scanning the ground for anything that looks suspicious. A few hours later, another team discovers an old shirt found in a creek bed.
Found the shirt? Yeah, a shirt, I should say.
But time is now working against us. As the sun sets, day one comes to an end, with no confirmed evidence that Freeman ended his life in this area. And one interesting side note, while we were out in the woods searching for Freeman's remains, tips came in from citizens in Royce City claiming he was alive. In fact, one lady called saying she saw him at a local bar the night before. The following morning, another woman called, a waitress, claiming she served him breakfast and that he went by the name Joe. Marshals did follow up and quickly determined both tips were false alerts. 24 hours later, though, search teams were back at it, only this time their approach different. We returned to the exact spot where Freeman ditched his truck and worked their way out from Ground Zero, what the search teams found on day two, and why they're calling the operation a success. Part 3 of our exclusive report, The Hunt for Brian Freeman, airs tomorrow night right here on Fox 16 News at 9.
It's very interesting to get an inside glimpse of exactly how they go about these searches.
It's exhausting. It's hard. It can be disappointing. It can be exciting. A range of emotions that these individuals, go through when they're searching for someone that they so desperately want,
Right,
but they
yeah.
are refusing to give up until they find what they need.
Okay, all right. We'll look forward to tomorrow night.
Thank you.
Thanks, Kevin.